Welcome to the fourth and final match of the Emerald League, the Intercontinental Classic Night 6. This is a huge match with huge implications between him and Limitless. FYI, by the way, Carmelo Hayes is your new United States champion, hence the U.S. title on his waist.
Don't ask why it looks like that. It kind of got messed up in texturing. I don't know why it looks like that. The game bugged out. Alright.
Well, it is what it is.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Nobody does it better, at least according to him.
Melo's U.S. champion.
It's fine. The tournament already started. The tournament started with he was not U.S. champ, so we're gonna allow it. Let's just allow it.
Alright.
Because we made a rule. We made
WWE United States champion Carmelo Hayes is now in here. Could he be looking for more gold? He's been looking for the IC title gold, of course, throughout this entire tournament. That's why he's here. But he's been able to win some U.S. title gold along the way.
So here's what's at stake. Carmelo Hayes sitting at 9 points. He has beaten Lexus King, Johnny Gargano, and Josh Briggs, but lost to Braun Breaker and Dominic Mysterio. He's facing off against this man, who's also at 9 points. He also lost to Dominic Mysterio and Braun Breaker, the two men who are currently at the top of the totem pole in the Emerald League.
Limitless Keith Lee, cool as an ice cube. He is coming in here looking to get at least a semifinal spot.
Yes. Both men, if they win out, well, then you better hope and pray to God that there's a draw between Braun Breaker and Dominic Mysterio tomorrow night. We're not going to dive into it because it's a
complicated match.
Yes. Bottom line is this. Johnny Gargano fans, I hope and pray that you guys are watching this because
text, if you're a Johnny Gargano fan, you need to root for Keith Lee. We're not going to say why because it's going to get complicated, but you're going to want to root for Keith Lee in this match.
I'm just going to say as simple as this. Keith Lee, Carmelo Hayes wins, Johnny Gargano's eliminated.
Yes.
Alright.
Again, if it comes down to a situation like this, we'll explain why, but we're not explaining it now because it's going to get complicated.
Alright, here we go. The main event of the Emerald League. This is about to get interesting. Here we go. And now, a missed drop kick. Carmelo Hayes starting off hot.
Actually, not starting off.
Oh, right to the gut. This is a big match for Keith Lee. Keith Lee coming off a tough loss to Braun Breaker last week.
The main event, by the way.
Yes.
Carmelo Hayes coming out in some New York Knicks-inspired gear as he's the U.S. champion.
Wait a minute.
The U.S. champ holds up Limitless Keith Lee. A man who never even got to hold a main roster title. As now Melo, these two men trading pinfalls into the backslide now. That Keith Lee kicks out. Now, off camera, yes, we did have to. After the last match with Johnny and Dom, and now that conversation started from that match. We did have to dive into some specifics, and we did find out some very interesting things here.
Yes.
Now, if it comes to that situation, we'll explain it. But if it doesn't, then don't worry about it.
We'll detail that after the match if we get to it. But meanwhile, we need to
promise you this, though. As of right now, for the Diamond League, it is way more simpler.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, the Diamond League is so simple right now because of, it's kind of like structured the way we thought it would be structured. Whereas the Emerald League, it's just an absolute mess. There's just too many talented people in this Emerald League. I mean, Dragon Lee, Johnny Gargano, Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Keith Lee. Well, I mean, Josh Briggs did beat Dragon Lee's
first points tonight with Dragon Lee, spoiling Dragon Lee's chances of at least being a finalist. Maybe a semi-finalist is possible if he does beat Carmelo Hayes tonight or tomorrow. As now Melo, he's trying to ride high after that diving elbow drop right to the back, going for the pin now.
Johnny Gargano fans, I know my little brother is a huge Johnny Gargano fan, which he's hoping for a Melo loss here. However, Melo don't miss. That's the reason why he is the United States champion. I'd like to keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Very much so. Melo winning the U.S. title after a banger match with Ilya Dragunov on SmackDown.
5-star classic.
Over in Grand Rapids.
Oh no. Oh no.
Melo could be rocked after that hard-hitting.
Wait a minute, Keith Lee!
Ilya Dragunov.
The ref was spinning around and around for no reason.
Tamina doing her
That
job.
I think that was a 3 count.
That could have been a 3 count. I think maybe a 2.5. But definitely very close. That's not big. Step of insecurity from Melo.
Oh my goodness, he flew! He flew!
My God, top rope.
He believed he could fly, and he could fly. Oh man. First 48. First 48. Melo.
The thing that changed the match
Oh, and I
for
kicked
his
him.
match against Ilya Dragunov, that first 48 catching him from the coast to coast, did get him that big U.S. title win after the fucking
For post to post.
no, post to post.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jacob Bot too.
Finisher.
Yeah, I know. Oh, here we go.
Melo's finisher.
Melo, nothing. Oh my God! What the hell? A spirit bomb!
Spirit
Keith
bomb
Lee!
out of nowhere.
An insane spirit bomb by Keith Lee!
And now, I think he's looking to soften up. What the
hell? Oh my God, Keith Lee! The athleticism is insane!
He's looking to soften up Melo a bit more as he goes for a deadlift, set up powerbomb. No! Big bang
Catastrophe! Game over! He's gonna be on the BBC network after this! No, a kick out! A kick out! Keith Lee! Can't believe it! Carmelo Hayes is still alive! Don't ask why it's in BBC network.
Anyways,
He's going to Great Britain!
Keith Lee shocked after that massive kick out from Carmelo Hayes. As you can tell, we're still trying to recover from whatever the hell happened off camera here. That's not big DDT!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh my God! He busted him open! Oh, he's... Oh my God!
Referee interfering, smacking Keith Lee
Look at the face! That is crazy!
Tamina going into business for herself. What is going on?
Okay, we need to refocus. We'll talk about this off camera. Wait a minute. What the hell? Yeah, that was just too strong.
But Keith Lee a bit too big from Carmelo Hayes. Now the spinebuster.
That's it.
Planting him.
Keith Lee for the W. No, another kick out. Melo is still alive. Big implications here.
Watch. Keith Lee's not wasting any time.
Oh,
Keith Lee's not wasting any time. Big
catastrophe. He's going to be on the BBC network. Another one. And he got it. Keith Lee got it.
Fans rejoice. Keith Lee has picked up a massive win as he's now at 12 points.
You need to explain the situation for people now.
Alright, it's gonna get complicated here, but... No, I don't. Whatever, fine. If Dragon Lee beats Carmelo Hayes tomorrow, Dragon Lee's at 12. Keith Lee's at 12. Johnny Gargano faces Keith Lee tomorrow. If Johnny Gargano beats Keith Lee tomorrow, he's at 12. And then we're at a 3-way tie. Dragon Lee have lost to Johnny Gargano. Keith Lee beating Dragon Lee. But Johnny Gargano in this scenario beating Keith Lee, but losing to Dragon Lee. But with Keith Lee losing to Johnny Gargano, but having beaten Dragon Lee, we're in a 3-way tie, which means we would have to have a triple threat to decide who is the semifinalist for the Emerald League.